Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Snakebird. We are doing the last levels now, and this is the last episode. I want to say thank you for all your support on the series. It's been tremendous fun to do these videos and play it along with you. We're going to do level 3 first of all. These are the last 4, the star levels. So let's jump on into it. And that is an interesting sight because this guy is stuck. He's stuck to the extent where I can't nudge him up like that. And what happens when you move? You die. Okay, that's not pleasant, is it? So blue's got to go down here. Green's got to come across. And now we can push it up by 1, but we need to push it up by 2. It feels like it's about freeing the red snake. And I'm now wondering what else we can do here, because if we push him to the left or the right, he's going to land on spikes, and we can only move it up by 1 block further. So at the moment, I'm not really seeing a solution to this. This is an interesting way to start. We knew these levels were going to be hard, but that wasn't quite what I was expecting. Now, you start off like that, don't you? So there's not really a way that we can, like, shimmy the blue one underneath or turn this guy around. It seems like the only option is out. Let's just move you over there. Wait, was that actually how it started? Okay, blue kind of need a bit of rearranging. So that would be the first problem that I'm looking at, is how do we get red out of here? And it kind of seems impossible, to be fair. Kind of occurred to me like moments later, oh yeah, you can push the red guy, and then we can do that. So it's probably not going to be that hard. In fact, now the red guy is free, so that's probably not what the puzzle was initially about. And now we can sort of get out and head over this direction like that, which is pretty cool. I think red might need to drop down over here. And actually no, if blue and green are going to leave this platform, they're going to have to cross over the spikes. Which means without something supporting them up, they're going to fall onto the spikes. So let's say that's not actually the way up. Let's say we've got to reshuffle ourselves and drop this thing down. It might then help us climb on top of this cloud, which I think is just as useless because it's in line with that. So maybe we'll forget about that. Although we can move this thing, there's no reason why we couldn't like reshuffle ourselves. Let's get a little bit of help from blue there. Come back over and nudge this the other way. Which is going to put blue in a pickle. Unless he goes like that. Then he's safe for a moment. Also there's a spike here, that doesn't really help. I don't know, there's probably a way to push this over. I'm going to play around and see what I can see. Okay, new strategy. I think this might be possible, what we're trying to do here. So let's just play around with this and see where it goes. So I think... oh, actually no. As I get over here, it doesn't look so great. Yeah, you're going to fall down. Maybe we shouldn't have taken green over so far there. So blue can go across, turn around. So maybe red needed to be 1 less over. That's another thing I didn't quite consider there. So, oh, it looks like that's the way that red fell down. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? So I had to nudge blue that way 1, but we can do that. Okay, so that looks slightly more promising. There we go. Let's try that again. I still think green has to be over by 1. Yep, that looks right. Now you can fall down like that. And you can do this. But how do you get out of there? I don't know, but it means we can get all of them off of that little area. So if the puzzle is now just in this bit, then we've made some progress, right? I think. No. You go first, then you go. So red can be useful here for coming back across again. That means, oh no, blue. We need 1 more for blue. Blue can get out, but then red looks like he's stuck again. So let's see what we can do for this guy. Can you? Oh, you can. Oh yes. I still don't think we've got enough reach to get over to this bit. Look, red alone is going to suffer. So I think that is a clear indicator that we've got to bring this thing across with us, which I don't like the sound of in the slightest. But we do know with the 3 of these we can get them all onto this island, so that's a positive at least. Didn't know this, if you click on the stars... oh, rainbow. Make noises. Yeah, this took me a stupid amount of time to get to, really. Finally, I've got it in this position where the blue guy can move around, if we do this right, and nudge this back across. And we've got to be super careful here because we don't want that to fall down just yet. There we go. So we can get it to that point. And what we do with it from here, I'm not entirely sure. We've got to push it across, obviously. But we've also got to get the 3 of these snakes across as well. Because we don't want to drop it down here and make a bridge. We want to get it all the way onto this island so we can get out of here. And if you're wondering how I did that, well, it was really, really awkward. Took a lot of attempts, but the main thing was getting them into that position right there. And that involves some shuffling and rearranging and oh, hopefully I can recreate it. No, not like that. You have to go down like that. Then this guy can come and push him back. And then you can do that. Yes, and that's how we did it. Just if you wanted to know. Feel like I very nearly got this, and getting into this position is something I don't particularly want to undo too much at the moment. But all we did is we sent the red one over the top to come around and prop up the green one, and now what we're trying to do is move everything across. And I think I might have made... oh no, maybe not. We can still do that. Problem is we want this guy to be flat at the moment, which he's not. However, that doesn't put us in too much of a pickle, does it? And this might be us heading to victory now. Let's see. Because what we've got to do is get the 2 of them up there. Let's take a step back. Let's... yeah, I think this is going to work. Just a question of how. Although this bit right here is kind of not great for red. He gets left behind. Oh dear. Yeah, that might actually be quite a problem. That to me looks like the solution. Let's take a few steps back so you can see what I did. So I came back to this spot right here and decided to nudge this 1 block further across. And now when we come back round like this, we can nudge it up, we can climb over the top of it. And what I'm thinking here we're going to do is that. That's it, surely that's it. Because you can get out, and so can your buddy. Yes, we did it, another level done. What is it, 3 more to go now. That one was really difficult. No surprise, the star level's probably being the hardest of all. So just 3 more to go now. The progress we have made has been tremendous. Right, let's go through to level 4. Another absolutely mental looking challenge right here. Let's have a look. So I guess you can move around and hold up the one. Or sorry, the guy on the other side holds them up for you. Right, and then I think... perhaps pushing them left and right will be able to put them on top of the spikes. So if we go like this, the other one... oh, it is going to fall down. That's what I was expecting to see. That's fair enough, but we can sort of maneuver around now and push the next one up. And possibly do so by nudging it across and up on... wow, that's... oh, wrong key. That's tricky. Oh, now I've probably completely goofed it up. Yeah. But anyway, between the 2 of them, I guess what we're going to have to do is drop one of these on top of each spike. That's how I reckon it's going to work. So what's this? We've done it already? No. I am taking a pass on this level. Played it for too long, didn't really get a feel for how to solve this one. And then I used the solution online to, you know, follow it and complete the level. So this one doesn't count, and I'm kind of disappointed with that, but I have just spent too much time and not really seen any way of doing this one. So you can look it up yourself if you really want to know the solution. There's a lot of complex rearranging of these little things right here, and eventually you make a staircase out of it, and you can finish the level. And I don't like that I did that, but I don't feel like there's any other way to complete it without. I really just couldn't get my head around that one. So that's 1 out of 49 that I needed help with. So on to the next one. They're probably going to get harder now, which is a little bit worrying. However, this looks more to my liking. We've got a block up here and we've got some portals. We usually do good with the portals, let's put it that way. So why do we need this block? The only place it can drop down is here. And I think we're going to struggle to bridge out and catch it and then get back on again. Let's have a look. So that's where we would catch it. And there you go. Do we have any fruit? No. So I can't help but feel that that might be a bit of a distraction. Or there's something else I'm not seeing here. But it looks awkward because you've got to go up here through the portal and then go over the spike to get out. And I don't like that. So I think this is the first step. You can put him in this little shape. The other one can nudge him up. You can climb out and drop that thing over there. What I want to do though is this. It's completely useless, isn't it? However, we might be able to drop down like this. Bring that over here. Come back on ourselves. No. So I'm pretty sure both these guys are doomed if we try and save this thing, so I'm not sure if that's its intended purpose. Let's take a few steps back here before we knock it down. There you go. So what if we were to then try and go across this way? No can do. Go down here, no can do, and then we're just stuck. So yeah, there's no like apparent solution at the moment, which is kind of worrying. Aha, yes, we have found the next step. Because I figured out a way to do it. Let's undo a few moves here. So we do our usual thing of bringing this guy into this shape, push him up. Then what we do is we leave this little bit right here, so when this falls down, it means we can actually push it to the right and we bring the bird with us, which is awesome. And then I've got a feeling that we want to use something over here to get to the next step. Let's have a look. Doesn't appear to be useful at the moment, does it? But I can't help but feel we're going to need it over on this side. And now what we've got to do is get this guy back in here, which looks kind of tricky. Let's move you out of the way. We can get him into that shape again, and then send him up here. And now we've got to get across. Can't we do the blue in the same shape then? If oh no, not like that. Yeah, look, they can both go up there now. Excellent. Okay, so that's exactly what that is for. And that means you can get across safe and sound. But then, how does the blue... Actually, if we go like that, and we leave the tail open... Is it me? Or have we done this? Oh! That's a little bit cruel. I thought we had it there for a second. Okay, so that's not the way. Let's take a step back to when you were like... Oh no, you've got to go down. In order for blue to get across here. Right, so then blue can get out, but we clearly need both of them, so something here has got to be done differently. Ooh. If he's facing this way, then he can turn himself around. Aha! So what did I do? Let's take a step back. Yeah, blue came over here, dropped down below, turned ourselves around, then blue needs to go up. Oh, I think we got this. Let's bring it. Did that all wrong. There we go. So now you go back down like this, climb over the top, go out, and then blue can go out as well, and we did it. Yes, that one was absolutely awesome. I really like that. It looks so difficult at the beginning, but once you start to see the solution, it becomes easier and easier. Alright, number 6, the last one. Let's do this. Okay, so for the last puzzle of the game, that looks... kind of straightforward, I don't know. It's obviously possible. Red's sort of started off in an awkward position there. Because green can't go up. Actually, yeah, it can. No, I don't know what I was thinking there. It looked kind of awkward, but it's not. So you can do that. Oh, that's all connected, isn't it, as well? And then we've got 2 bits that aren't connected over here. Okay. I thought I was on my way to solving this first time. We got 2 of them up the top here, everything looked good, and then I realised, oh no, the green one can't get up there. And I think even with dropping these 2 blocks below this one, I still don't think it's going to help, because we've got the advantage of that right there. It just feels like it's not going to be enough to get them over to this cloud. So I think you have to drag this block even further up. I never made use of this side over here as well, and that actually looks like it could be quite easy to work with. If we just tap Q though, you can see, if we get to the point a little bit further back, that what I was doing is using this as an elevator to bring them up and down. So we sort of dropped some stuff in from above as well. Man, I wish you could do this faster. But look at this bit right here. So there was sort of like a temporary elevator for the other ones to come through, with this guy nudging it up for each one to go through, which I thought was pretty cool. So back to the beginning, let's try another strategy. Or is that the right word? Or attempted solution? I don't know. We'll try again. Oh my days. I think we've solved the last puzzle in the game. This one didn't take too long. I think that's all you need. I really do. Because now they can all climb up and get out of here. I think. I might have overlooked something. Let's have a look. So you can use this bit over here. And you can get all the way out, right? And every one of them can climb. Awesome. So I know you want to see how I did that. I got it in my head that this was how we wanted to arrange these blocks to make a staircase up the side here, because that seemed like, you know, the way to do it, and then this one you get resting up here. So, let's try and do it again on camera quickly. I'm probably not going to be able to do it, but let's see what happens. Okay, so we bring this guy in here first of all, nudge him up, swap him around. A lot of this is me figuring it out on the go. Bring him back across. And then I think, does red come into play here? Actually, I think what we want to do is put green on top. So we go back down like this. Green goes on top. And then up by one, so we can come over and knock this one down. Now, I think what we did is bring it into the same position you saw the other one, over on this side. And then brought it back across like that. I'm not sure if we should have nudged that across just yet. Luckily, we've got red here to help out now. So this one wants to go below the other one. And we can do that quite easily. Like that. So now it's going to be down the bottom here. What we need to do next, though, is get green up on top. So red's going to disappear again. No, actually, I think... Oh, I was supposed to do that first, then red was going to disappear. Let's take it back. Right, so you go on this side. Red disappears. Up goes green. Blue gets a little bit bigger here. And then this is tricky because you want to knock this back and then you want to do it again. And then you want to bring it one block further over. So in order to do that, we're going to need... Yeah, I see how this is going. Like that. Actually, this is quite easy. Doing this again has been a lot quicker than the first time. That kind of makes sense. But I don't think there's like an exact riddle to solving this puzzle. It feels like it's more of an idea, and that idea can be executed in like many different ways. Speaking of which, I might have moved red over one too much then, but it seems to be doing okay. Let's try it like this. That's what we need to get out of here. Now what we need to do is bring this up as high as possible, which is going to involve red looping back around on itself, coming back down here. This is definitely different to how I did it before, by the way. It doesn't have to be exact by the looks of it. So if we put you like... Oh, no, undo. Can you then do that? You can. And you can get out of here nice and easy now. In fact, we'll leave green there because that helps us all the same. So that's how you do it. Awesome. That works out really well. And once you get it in your head where to put these things, then it becomes quite easy. Except for you. Oh, it's going to be a little bit different. Let's go around the long way. And there we go. We did it. Final level. Got a feeling, though, something else is going to happen here. Yeah, what's that? That's it. We've done it, right? No, we haven't. Okay. I felt like there'd be some sort of grand finale of sorts. Apparently there is something here. This looks very different from what we've seen before. So what's going on? We've got strange floaty rainbow blocks. What appears to be a void behind us. Well, actually, a void has nothing in it. Oh, what's this? Two of those like that. The only way in is like straightforward, right? Probably not. There's probably something else to this. Maybe these are like portal blocks. And then there's also, I think that's just an animation. That's the exit. Oh my god, this looks difficult. That was not a good start. So we've got this rainbow block right here. And then we can go. And it's a dead end. How do you do that? That's silly. And they're needed to get out of here because you saw the little animation there. I don't know where to start with this one. I mean, I guess we can bridge a little bit. Like that. I mean, that's about as far as I can see us getting. We also technically... I don't know, we probably do need that. What are these bits right here? If they're anything other than just a little bit of fancy colour, they're still probably quite useless to us. Oh, I think I have an idea. Let's reset. So what? Actually, I have an idea, but it might be very difficult to execute. So, how would I go about executing this idea that I have? This brilliant idea! I don't know. I was thinking basically, what if we had this in reverse? We had one of these facing down and we pushed them up, but I don't think that works. You have to walk into them. And that's not the way we're going to solve this puzzle. I think I'm onto something here. I could be mad, but... Oh, of course! Of course, yes! Yes, that'd be the way you do it. And now you're going to fall down. Can we... Oh, that was not what I was trying to do. I'm not sure. Anyway, that appears to be something, right? And that's one of the first one. No, we've got to flip these guys around, then do that, and that appears to be how that little puzzle is solved. So now we've got a fall-on snake, but he's going to fall on the spikes. So there must be something different we do here. We could do... I was thinking... Oh, no, that's one too many. Something like that? Is this even going to help us in any way? I don't think it is. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, completely useless. So I had this crazy idea that we could bridge out, and I managed to actually pull it off. And now I think what we can do is get this guy and not do that. Yeah, what I'd like to do next is nudge that down onto this block, but I don't think that's possible. Unless if we had this guy here, now that he's a little bit longer, then that would work. We could push it over. So maybe the next step is to bring it all back. But I want to show you how I did all of that. It was actually really annoying and difficult. You have to kind of worm your way around here for ages, just moving them back and forth forever. So after you get, let's see, it's quite a way back, isn't it? There we go. So after you get this guy out of here from that bit, which I showed you in the last clip, come all the way back round. Oh, I did that wrong. And then go into this shape. No, I think that's wrong still. It'll take me a long time to show you how I did this. You saw it there. I've just got to now recreate it for myself because I decided to undo everything. There we go, there's that. So now you've got to kind of nudge this thing along. And I think this is where you start to... Oh no, that's not good. Start to nudge it across like that. No, you want to keep it up above. Aha! Yes, I remember. Then... something like this? I don't know. We can drop it down. Start to bring it across. Yeah, except green, you need to go over here and do a little bit of work first. So that's in the right place. This guy can move across. Except... yeah, it's a lot of trial and error, undoing, going back and forth again. I won't show you all of it. That seems to be a little bit more promising, because then he can move up, this guy can go back. And it was something along these lines that I managed to get it all the way over here. It was a little bit crazy, but got there in the end. This was how I got it through. You've got to move over to the other side. This middle bit here seems so convenient, but actually what you want to do is get it over there, I think. Right, so now if we move him around... That's how we did it. Except this time with the green one. So now, we're going to start from this point now. I'm not going to do all of that again. Alright, so I've brought them all back across here. That was simple enough. And I thought this next bit was going to be really tricky. And then I remembered that we're probably going to be exiting the level now, right? So we probably don't need this guy here to be facing the opposite direction. So I'm hoping this next bit isn't too tricky. We need to get you to go... Actually, if you go that way... There we go. We drop that down like that. This guy can get back on top easy enough to push this across. Oh, not like that, though. Not like that either. Right, that's good enough for us to drop that. Now how do we get all of these out of here? I'm thinking, let's take... that was terrible. No. Let's select the right Snakebird. There we go. So isn't Blue's exit now quite easy? No. There's still something else we've got to do here. We've got to prop him up somehow. Like that? Yeah! Right, you leave. You leave. And that's the final level, I think. There might be another one. But I'm pretty sure that was it. Look at all the fruit. Yeah, this is the end of the game right here. Amazing stuff. Sweet. I wonder if there's anything else. Is that it? Yay! Awesome. Victory music. All the fruit in the world to eat. Oh, that's it. Awesome. These are the people that made the game. They made an incredible game. I enjoyed that so much. Struggled really much with that. Really hard with that one level towards the end there. But it was all good. Sweet. Right. You skip this. Is there anything else? Or is that it? Are we going back to the main menu? That was it. Snakebird, want to say thank you so much for your support on this series. It was a lot of fun to play. And that's it. We completed the game. All but one level I could do. Quite annoyed by that. But, you know, it really did take me too long. So I thought, enough's enough. Let's get this game done. So, thank you as always for watching. And I will catch you in another series, I guess. Because that's it for Snakebird. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.